Before I even begin this video, thank you for 300 subscribers. Round of applause to you guys. That is amazing. I never even thought like I would even get to like 100 subscribers, so the fact that I'm at 300 is like absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for that, and for all the love on the Aurora video and the Zane video. You guys absolutely killed it on those videos, and so thank you guys for watching those and supporting those. And so before we start, yes, there are more Zari videos coming. Yes, there are more Aurora videos coming. Yes, there are more music reactions coming, and so much more that I want to give to you guys, because this is honestly my dream. I mean, not necessarily YouTube, like I want to be a full-fledged actress someday, but YouTube and social media and all of that is honestly something that I love to do, and recently I took a break from it. And I'm here and I'm better than ever. So, yeah. So now that all of that is said, hi, if you guys are new here, my name is Aaliyah. You should definitely hit the subscribe button, become a member of the royal family, because I am the queen, obviously. Now, I was going to edit this video, you know, slap a nice intro on it, you know, do some cuts, whatever. But then I thought, no, that just defeats the whole purpose of this video. So, yeah, this is unedited. I obviously am not all dolled up. I just got out of the shower. I'm chilling, and we are going to talk, okay? Because I have decided to start a hashtag, and who knows if it'll work, but it's my hashtag, and it's mine, okay? It's mine. And so from now on, instead of doing the monthly mental health videos that I usually did, talking about my mental health for the month and what I've been through and how I'm getting over it and stuff like that, I decided that I wanted to do something that you guys can kind of chime in on too. So I'm doing this thing called hashtag Let's Get Real. And that's it. Let's get real. You know, I feel like this day and age, we wake up every day and we go on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or whatever it is, and we see these people, and they, from what it looks like, their lives are perfect. From what it looks like, they are living the exact way that we would want to live. But behind the scenes, that's not really always the case. And I think that because influencers kind of put this dreamlike persona on their social media, it is damaging to a lot of girls younger than myself, because I'm 19 now, okay? I already know I can't be fooled by the internet's whatever facade, but there are a lot of young impressionable girls out there, I'm sure, are watching this, and you guys build your dreams off of these things that aren't always achievable. Not achievable, but there's just like unrealistic beauty standards, unrealistic living standards, and I kind of want to break that, and I just want to get real with you guys about myself and influence you guys to bring out the real in you too, because at the end of the day, you are a beautiful human and you deserve love and you deserve compassion. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. It doesn't matter what kind of house you live in, where you live. Like, if California is the trend, what? I live in Colorado, okay? Like, come on. Your life can still be good just because it doesn't live up to everybody else's expectations. So, with that being said, this is hashtag Let's Get Real. I'll probably be doing videos with this probably once a month like I was with my mental health videos, but like I said, I feel like it's a little bit more of a way to have you guys interact rather than you guys just hearing me vent about my feelings. So today's topic on hashtag Let's Get Real, I'm going to be talking about my journey on loving myself. I honestly, to be honest with you guys, I have always been a confident person, more so in the past than recently, but I've always had at least an ounce of confidence in me, and I've had a lot of people ask me how I do it, I've had a lot of people ask me how I'm so happy in my life or how I'm so happy with myself. And honestly, it's because I look at myself and I think there are good parts of you and there are bad parts of you. But if you can't love every single part of you, then you're not doing it right. That's how I look at myself. So, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to get better in tune with loving yourself and really just embracing that you're a human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have faults. You're going to have learned behaviors from your childhood that you're going to have to outgrow, and you're going to have to get rid of those things, and you're going to treat other people like shit sometimes. And sometimes there is an excuse, sometimes there's not. But you have to learn every single lesson, and I guarantee you it will help you. So the first thing I would say is to look at the good things about yourself first. Whenever I need a confidence booster, I do my affirmations, which is sitting in front of a mirror face to face with yourself. And there's been times I've done this and it was a completely okay day. I was feeling great about myself, but it was just a way to keep myself in that mood. Or there were some days where I was literally feeling so down, so lost, so hurt. I don't know. And doing it, even though I cried doing it, helped me a lot. So some of the things that I say to myself in the mirror are: you are so strong, you are independent, you are beautiful, you are a loving person, you genuinely care about others, you deserve the good things that come to you. All of these things. And honestly, I can say that doing that alone has helped me immensely love myself, because my mom told me this, the word I am is the most powerful thing that you can say, because nobody else can say what you are. You define yourself. So it's all about like your state of mind. So if you're saying I am ugly, I am this and that, I am a horrible person, I am so negative, all of these things, then those are things that you are going to be. You are going to turn into what you think you are at the end of the day. So instead of doubting yourself, instead of telling yourself I am toxic, I am crazy, I am emotional, you can actually love yourself by just saying I am, and find the good things in yourself. And if you can't find them, then look it up on Pinterest. Look up self-affirmations on Pinterest, and I can guarantee you'll find something that resonates with you. And so yeah, that's just like one little tactic that that's like the quickest way for me to tell somebody how to like gain more confidence in themselves, because there are other ways, but that is like one of the ways that's like the quickest and that has worked for me. So maybe it might work for you. The next step to loving myself, and then before I get too deep into this, I am not a mental health specialist, so I am not saying that anything that I am saying is factual or clinically approved or whatever. I am just telling you guys what works for me and what might work for you. So the next step, I believe, is to realize your wrongs. Now, this is where people kind of get a little bit on like a teeter-totter. There's one way to go and then there's another way to go. So you can realize that you're wrong and you can accept your mistakes, but there are two ways to do it, and only one of them works if you want to keep thriving in your confidence and loving yourself, which is you make a mistake, okay? So say, let me just think of an example. Let's say I had an attitude the other day with my boyfriend. All right. Anyway, and I said some mean shit, you know what I mean? So I can look at it and I can own up to that, and I can be like, yes, I did that, and it wasn't justified, and I am so sorry, and I will continue to correct my behavior. And that is the one thing you want. You want to learn from your mistakes or your bad traits or whatever it may be that's negative in your life. You can turn that into a positive. It doesn't have to be like, oh, like, I hurt somebody, so now I'm like the worst person in the world and I should just like go die. Like, no. Like, sit there and just be like, okay, I messed up. I can take accountability for that. But what can I learn from it? And so by doing that, I have grown to love myself so much as a person, because I can look at something that I do and say, that was messed up, and I did it, and I take full responsibility for it, and I am so sorry for it, but I'm not going to do that again, and I'm not going to fall into that pattern again, or I'm not going to let something like hurt me as much as that did for me to react that way again, you know? And so that's honestly like one of the biggest things that I've learned in the past like few months, is just accepting your mistakes for what it is. You're human, bro. I feel like I've said that so much in this video already, but you are human, bro. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to hurt people in ways that you never thought you could. You're going to do it on accident. You're going to do it on purpose. Now, on purpose, that's a little bit of a different thing. Like, you might be dipping into like narcissism or whatever. But anyways, regardless, you will make mistakes. Not one person has lived their life without making a mistake. But what really makes your character true is if you can look at that mistake and learn from it and grow from it, and learn to love that you are aware that you were wrong. Because think about it, if you weren't aware that you were wrong, then what kind of person would you be? If you just went around doing whatever you want, making all the mistakes you wanted, and then not addressing them, then that makes you a bad person, upfront and honest. But if you can just take your negative aspects and turn them into positives, I can guarantee you it'll help with your confidence, it'll help with your relationships, it'll help with your self-love for yourself, because we have to be understanding with ourselves. I have to be understanding with myself a lot. I have to, because I'm an Aquarius. I know this has nothing to do with that, but I'm an Aquarius, so when I make a mistake, or when I'm sad that I did something wrong, or even when I'm just sad in general, I don't express it and I don't show it to anybody else. So for me, I have to forgive myself, and I have to realize that I was wrong, and forgive yourself, because if you can forgive other people, then you can forgive yourself too. And you should treat yourself better than you've ever treated anyone before. So like, for example, say like you made a really big mistake with maybe like your sister or brother or something, and you do everything you can to make it up to them, but still within you don't fix it. You make the same mistake again, or you constantly put it in your head that you're a bad person for doing what you did, and that you don't know how anyone will ever forgive you. That negative mind state is going to keep you down. It's going to keep you not growing as a person. It's going to keep you in the depths of your own despair, to be quite honest with you. But forgiving yourself and loving yourself and nurturing yourself. I read this thing the other day, and it was like, and it said something along the lines of like, humans are like plants, and we need water and sun and love too, but like, it's not in the form of water and sun. Well, obviously we need water, but it's not in those forms. It's in the form of loving and nurture. And sometimes in your life, you're gonna be the only person that can give that to you. As sad as that is, sometimes things happen to where people are just alone, and you have to self-sustain. And by keeping yourself in like such a negative mindset and keeping yourself so caught up in that, you begin to die like a plant. Not actually die, but you're killing your own spirit, basically. I've become very spiritual lately as well, so I'm sorry if any of that ends up in this video. If you don't believe in it, I'm not trying to push my beliefs on you, but that's that. And then the third step is reflection, I would say. And so I've been doing a lot of that lately, especially in the relationship that I'm in. If you guys don't know, I'm with my boyfriend. That was in a couple of videos a couple months ago, but he has taught me so much, because I didn't even realize that, like, I was ignorant in the past. I had a lot of faults when I was in high school as a person. And some of those faults I never even realized, and some of those things I never even thought was wrong until I truly ended up loving someone and I hurt them. And obviously we both hurt each other. That's a totally different conversation, but I ended up hurting someone because of these tendencies that I've had for years. And I'll just give an example. So, like, I have always been a closed off, independent person, especially when it comes to my feelings. Even my family, I have rarely shared how I feel with my family, friends, whatever it is. And so when I got into this relationship with this man who I truly love, I would hide my feelings. I would hide how I felt about things, or how things obviously made me feel, and he would tell me, that's wrong. You're hurting me and yourself within that, doing that. And so because of that, I worked on it, and I have actually become a much more open person, more open than I'd like to be honest, but I've become so open and honest about how I feel, and I owe it all to him, so but reflection is the key. You have to look back on your past self, maybe even if it was a year ago, and just look and be like, those mistakes that she made, those things she hated about herself, have they changed? Will they change? Or what do I need to do to change them? And you will figure it out by just reflecting on yourself. Because we're constantly, as humans, there's never a stopping point where we stop growing. There's never a point where we become perfect. We are constantly growing. We are constantly learning. And that is something that is very important to loving yourself, is knowing that you're going to grow and that you're going to change, and accepting that and learning what you have to change in order to better yourself, to become the person that you love the most. You have to reflect. You have to look at yourself and just become your better self now. It's hard for me to really get into detail on it without like crying, because I'll like tell my stories and stuff. But yeah. So in this video today, I wanted to kind of touch on a few of the things that I would like to change about myself, and I hope that in a year I can watch this video again and reflect on it. So that's the segment of the video we're going to get into now. So the first thing I'd like to change about myself is probably my ability to forgive. I used to be very forgiving. I don't know what changed within the recent 3 years, but I want to be able to forgive people again. and not hold so many grudges. And I'm trying. I really am trying. I recently had a ex-friend try to turn everybody I love against me, and I've held on to so much anger towards her and so much resentment about it, about the lies that were spread. And I now, today, would like to start my journey on forgiveness for that. Forgiveness for everybody that has hurt me in my life. Today is the start of a brand new me, and the start of me trying to forgive people for an immense amount of things. So that's one thing I want to work on. Another thing is my assumptions and thinking I know everything. Now, I hate to admit this, but I am a know-it-all, okay? I do sometimes think that I know what's best for myself, for other people, and honestly, I've grown to hate myself for that, because lately I've been getting proved wrong very, very often. But so, again, today, I want to start working on, like, just my ability to not know everything and to accept that I'm not gonna know everything. Because I feel like for me, I want to know everything. I want to be right. I want to do what's right, and sometimes I'm not gonna know what's right. Sometimes I'm not gonna know what other people should do. And I'm a big therapist for my friends. But sometimes I think I just need to humble myself on my brain, because I am very smart. This is not to put myself down at all. I am very, very intelligent, even though I play kind of dumb a lot. But I don't know everything, and I need to stop acting like I know everything, and I need to stop acting like I know what the future holds, and I want to just go with the flow. And yeah, so that's another thing I want to work on. One more thing. Last thing I want to work on. There's so many little things that I would like to work on, but I want to focus on just like a few of them. I want to be not so lazy. I am very, very lazy when it comes to working out, school, work. Not necessarily work. Actually, when I go to work, I do pretty good. I try to reach my full potential at work, okay? But this year in school, I want to do better. I mean, I didn't do bad last semester in college, but this year I want to get straight A's like I used to in high school. And I want to just not be lazy. I don't want to lay around all day doing nothing. And maybe I need to get myself into a routine again. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. So yeah, those are the things I want to work on, and that's about it for this video. So if you guys want to make a video like this, I would love to see them. Tag me in them, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, on here on YouTube, whatever. Hashtag Let's Get Real, and say a few things you guys would like to work on. And by recognizing your faults and by accepting that you will be able to change them, and by learning from your mistakes, I can guarantee you that you'll be successful in loving yourself and becoming the person that you want to be. So yeah, if you guys make videos about a few things you want to change about yourself, please let me know, because that'd actually be so cool, because then we could all like work on ourselves together. And even if you guys just want to comment down below something you guys want to work on, that'd make my day, honestly, just to know that I'm not the only one who's on this path to bettering myself. But yeah, so hashtag Let's Get Real. And yeah, that's about it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for 300 subscribers again, and yeah, make sure you leave a like on this video if you like the mental health videos. I'm going to be making a lot more of them because, quite frankly, I like to motivationally speak, and I feel like that's what I did in this video, although I did ramble a lot. So leave a like if you liked this video, and then make sure you leave a comment down below. If you don't want to comment something you want to work on, just comment about how your day's going. Comment your favorite color, or whatever you want to comment. Comment it. Just comment it, okay? Just do it. Yep, like and comment, and make sure you guys turn that red subscribe button gray. Become a member of the royal family, because you are all kings and queens in your own separate ways, and I will see you little humans in my next video.